This is one of the questions that's always so difficult to answer. This one comes from Caroline. Caroline writes, Warren, my female doggie, you can tell how much he loves just by the term doggie. My female doggie just passed away. I have her brother, and they've been together for 9 years. How do I help him through this grief? I don't want to lose him too. It's always so difficult saying goodbye. Yet, it's always amazing to me, my listeners, the love and relationship they have, that she's more concerned how the dog's reacting to the loss than even her own self. Love you guys. Anyway, here's the scenario. Having gone through this literally hundreds and hundreds of times, I've had so many bonded pairs, not only dogs, but bonded pigs, that when one goes, what do you do with the other one? Number one, remember, it's normal and okay to grieve. It's okay for the dog to grieve. It's okay for you to grieve. As a matter of fact, what I often recommend is that you sit down and have conversations with the surviving dog and say, listen, I know how you feel. I feel the same way. And that's going to sound crazy to some people. Believe me, it's good for you. And somehow deep inside, your dog knows exactly what you're talking about. So the grieving process is good. You know, you go through the anger. They go through all of it. However, if they don't go through the grieving process properly, it can hang on for life. You know, major depressions, anxieties, pacing constantly. So helping her get through that, here's the way to do it. Number one, they use it with people too. It's what we call in the field of psychology, distraction therapy, for a better term. What does that mean? That means even though the dog is grieving and you're grieving at the same time, what I want you to do is take the dog into different situations, different places for real short periods of time. And the reason I say that is deep depression, as I said, can really last forever. But if you go through the grieving process and you have a few seconds or a few minutes of escape, if you're going somewhere, if you're just go to a neighbor's house or maybe walk around the block in a different way or hang out in the car with the dog for a little while, you'll get through this. But again, and I stress this, and I've been through this so many times and I have counseled so many people in so many situations. I think the same way now. You know, my two guys are brother and sister, Molly and Willie. Hopefully they'll be around for a long, long time. But what am I going to do? Exactly what I'm talking to you about right now. So I want you to understand it's okay to grieve. It's okay for you to grieve. Have conversations and use that distraction therapy. Now, for some people, it doesn't sound like you're one of them, but for some people, grieving gets really, really difficult to the point of taking the person out of reality. If you're feeling really depressed at any point, remember, there are rescue humane organizations right here in, I don't know where you're from, you just got your email. There are organizations all over the country that will help with some type of bereavement counseling. But I think if you spend time with the surviving dog, and a lot of hugging, a lot of kissing, a lot of loving, you'll both get through this. And again, I understand your concern and I admire you for knowing how deeply you're affected by the loss of one of your dogs, but even more concerned about the effect it has on your other dog. God bless you. And keep listening to the show. We'll talk more. Are you tired of your pet shedding? Is that constant licking and scratching driving you absolutely crazy? Making you pull your own hair out? Listen carefully. Over 30 years ago, I developed Hugs and Kisses vitamin mineral supplement treats for my own pets. And listening to my listeners on radio and on TV, they kept constantly asking me about their dog's excessive shedding, their dander, the hairballs, dry skin, all of those problems. So that's the main reason I developed Hugs and Kisses originally, to help prevent shedding, dander, dry skin, hairballs, and just to make sure your dogs are as healthy as they possibly can. The new Hugs and Kisses 4-in-1 is absolutely amazing. Not only does it help with the shedding, dander, and dry skin, but it has prebiotic and probiotic formula. What does that mean? It means your dogs and cats will have the most incredible digestion they can possibly have. And a healthy gut means a healthy pet. So as I said, over 30 years ago, I developed Hugs and Kisses supplements with just the right balance of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals to make sure your dogs and your cats, two different formulas, by the way, one for dogs and one for cats, to make sure they stay healthy as they possibly can. I know you love your pets as much as I do and want to keep them healthy for as long as you can. That's where Hugs and Kisses really come into play. But don't take my word alone. I actually want you to listen to a 5-star testimonial from Amazon.com. Warren, Sally was losing her fur on her tail, and her coat in general felt very coarse. You know, since I've been giving her Hugs and Kisses vitamins, her tail fur has filled in, looks totally normal, and her coat is so much softer. I finished one jar and now on to the second jar. And I will continue giving her hugs and kisses. She loves the taste. These are the responses I get from people for the last 30 years. What a difference it makes in your dog and cat's health. My reputation is based on it. But don't listen to me alone. I want you to hop online. I want you to read all the 5-star reviews on my website, thepetshow.com, or check out the 5-star reviews on Amazon.com as well. You know, when your name is on the label, and my name is, your reputation is on the line with every single jar, and my reputation is important to me. You can get hugs and kisses right now on my website, thepetshow.com. They're also available at Amazon.com, and now they're available at Walmart.com as well, making it easy to keep your dogs and cats as healthy as they possibly can. Remember, 2 different formulas, one for dogs and one for cats. Give them a try and find out why multiple generations of dogs and cats have been raised on Hugs and Kisses vitamins. Don't forget to give your pets a hug and a kiss for you, and a special one between the ears for me. I'm Warren Eckstein, and give your dogs plenty of hugs and kisses. They'll be thanking you every day.